show, the RHS Flower Show Wisley annual event, day 5 of this annual event. And she's there right now, basking in that sunshine and just doing her job. Lucy.
Oh, struggling, Joe. Absolutely struggling here at Wisley with this lovely blue sky. I'm searching for a cloud. No, I can't see any clouds. It's really great here, and as you say, it is the final day of the flower show here at Wisley, which is actually the second most visited paid entry garden in the UK after Kew, with near enough 1 million visitors per year. But this 5-day stretch, a very special 5-day stretch of the flower show, and I'm here with one of the exhibitors, Graham from Plantbase in Sussex. Morning, Graham.
Hi, good morning. Pleased to meet you. It's great fun here, isn't it?
Lovely, isn't it? And you've been here all 5 days?
5 days plus the setting up day on Tuesday, so I'm getting very, very tired and jaded.
And very tanned as well.
Oh, absolutely. Making the most of it, to be honest.
Now, what I love about your exhibit is it's so different. Your plants are just so different to everybody else's. Talk me through some that you're showing today.
Absolutely. We grow everything ourselves, and I just like to experiment and grow things from all around the world. We've got a solanum here, which is actually a fruit cropping solanum, but has leaves about the size of your chest. I mean, the whole chest, not the naughty bits. Sorry, I realised what I just said then. If you can imagine a great big furry leaf, about 2 foot long, 1 foot wide plus, and it's got a ridge of purple spines down the middle. Absolutely stunning.
I can see that. That is brilliant, isn't it? That really is one of those sort of attracting people going, oh, what is that?
Oh, yeah, but we grow baobabs. We've got some rare erythrinas from all around the world, sort of South Africa and South America. I just like to experiment with things. We do alpines and all sorts of little odds and bits.
And because they're so different, do people struggle to look after them in their own gardens, or do you sort of give the great advice of what to do?
Again, because we grow it all ourselves, we give loads of advice. It's all to do with hardness and habitat. What we try and do is show which area in the world they come from. So like South America, and you say it comes from forest, and it's hardy to zonate all the very new zones that the RHS are bringing out in the next few months, I believe. And it gives you a good indication where to plant it. So you can imagine woodland, so you know where the guy's going to go. If it comes from Australia, maybe dubious. If it comes from China, it's going to be hardy. And that's
so how are these, if they come from Australia, China, how are they going to work in the UK?
Well, they actually work very, very well, because again, we tend to do species, and species are good for wildlife. It doesn't matter whether it's a native lavender or whether it's a bottle brush from Australia. The bees love them. Things like leptospermums, the bees sell their souls for leptospermums. That's where you get Manuka honey from. And I'm doing as much as I can to help the bees, because we really, really need them. And I always say stick to species, avoid really fancy hybrids, because the bees and the wildlife just don't like them much.
This has sort of been a buzzword actually all morning, looking after the looking after the bees. Why are they so important, and why do we need to look after them so much?
Mainly because I like to eat food. Without the bees, I can give you a good example. We on the right-hand side of a nursery, it's planted to damsons and blueberries, slowberries rather. And last year we had tons and tons and tons. There's a haze of blue, and this year there isn't a single berry there. The few that got fertilised have fallen off since then, because the bees just weren't around to fertilise them. Same as my runner bean crop. It flowered in June, not a single bee was out. No fruit, no food, nothing to eat.
Well, Graham, thank you so much for your words of wisdom. And I know that you're based in Sussex, and if someone wants to come down and see your sort of very exotic plants and put them in their gardens...
All day, all night.
Tell them where you are and what it's called and how they can get there.
The nursery's called Plantbase. We're situated between Lamberhurst and Wadhurst. We're on the internet, we're on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. We're open 7 days a week, family-run business. It's all our own plants, and we've got a huge, huge diversity of stock.
And there's people clambering over your stall, and you're talking to me. You need to do some business.